friends, welcome to this yoga sculpt class focusing on the core and the legs. So let's get started in a nice easy child's pose. Toes are together, knees out nice and wide. Spreading your arms out, dropping your forehead. Just settling in to your yoga practice today. Nice big inhale. Really feeling your lungs expand on your inner thighs. As you gently are just opening up your hips here in this easy child's pose. Nice big cleansing breaths. Slowly warming up the body. And then on your next inhale, we're going to make our way into a nice tabletop. Coming into some cat-cows, let's inhale, drop the belly, open up through the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, rounding it up, chin to chest, feeling that stretch. So inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round it up. One more, inhale, drop the belly. And then slowly exhale, rounding it up. And then just coming into a nice neutral spine. Let's just kind of shake it side to side. Warming up the hips a little bit. Maybe you kind of add some circles here. Maybe you open and close your jaw. Letting in that movement. Evening it out, go to both sides. Coming back into that tabletop, nice long spine, curling your toes. And now walking your hands back to your toes. So now yogi's choice. You can stay right here or kind of come into a nice little squat. Warming up the toes, the ankles, the feet. And then on your next inhale, we're going to slowly make our way into our first downward facing dog. Pressing our heels now into the mat, lifting our hips up towards the ceiling. Finding that length through the back body. Releasing the tension through your head and neck. Take a nice long full breath here. And then slowly walking it up to your first forward fold, planting your feet, and then slowly rolling it up one vertebrae at a time. Dropping your neck and shoulders. Slowly inhale, arms come up, reach up into that beautiful extended mountain pose, exhaling back bend. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive into a forward fold. Take your time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hold here for a breath, bending your body. And then slowly stepping it back. Finding a nice plank pose. Lifting up through your kneecaps. Nice strong core here. And now slowly shifting it forward onto those yogi toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. This time maybe you hop it up to the front of your yoga mat. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to that mountain pose. Exhaling, back bend. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This time exhale, finding your downward facing dog. Let's inhale, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Inhale, bring this knee to nose. Exhale, bring that leg behind you. Inhale, left leg comes through. Nice low lunge. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, sink into this lunge, really opening up this right hip flexor. But now let's take these hands to heart center and let's just twist it out right here. Maybe you connect your right elbow, left knee. And then slowly come on up. Exhale into your half splits. Really pressing your left hip back, right hip forward. That's squaring your hips. You can really get a nice stretch through this left leg. I'm going to plant my right hand and peel up into a nice little twist, stacking my shoulders, just making it a little bit deeper. And then inhale, bending this left knee, bringing your hand on the inside, coming up into a nice lizard. And then curling your right toes, take your left leg back behind you, scorpion tail, opening up that hip. And then coming into your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes high, three-legged dog. Inhale, right knee to nose. Exhale, extend behind you. Inhale, right leg comes through. Nice low lunge. Come on up. Dropping your shoulders, opening up this left hip flexor now. Rooting through that right foot as you bring your hands to heart center and start to twist to the right. And just twist to however deep you can go. Your elbow doesn't need to connect to your elbow. Totally optional. Pressing your palms together if you're here, lifting up. Full breath here. Now slowly coming out. Low lunge, arms come up. Exhale, half splits. Taking a moment, really pressing that right hip back now, left hip forward, finding those nice square hips, right? Really lengthening through the back of this right leg. Planting your right hand, twisting into this twist, stacking those shoulders. Wring it out. And then bending this right knee, coming into a nice lizard pose. Bringing your left knee up, curling your left toes. Take your right leg back behind you, scorpion tail, opening it up. And then coming into your downward facing dog. Option to stay here or inhale into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Let's inhale, left leg comes high. Inhale, knee to nose for 3. Take it out. Again, knee to nose. Here's 2. Knee to nose for 3. Extend this left leg. Now, can you just pulse? So come on a little over, like hover over your mat and just pulse. Pulse. Hello, left leg. Hello. Now, can you bring this left knee through, finding your runner's lunge? And then coming into that beautiful twist. And from here, let's come on up, finding a nice crescent high lunge. Inhale, hands come to heart center. Exhale, give me one-legged mountain. Inhale, step this right leg back. See how I'm coming out to the side? And just open up that side body. Inhale, come up to that extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step it back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes high. Here we go. Inhale, knee to nose for 3. Exhale, extend. Knee to nose for 2. Exhale, extend. Knee to nose. Now shoot that right leg back. Come over right here into almost a plank and pulse. Pulse. Now it's the right leg. But hello, core. Shoulders are getting some love too. You got this. Now bring your right leg through, dropping your hips, runner's lunge, planting your left hand, peeling up into that beautiful twist. Rooting through your right leg, come on up, crescent high lunge. Find your breath. Hands come to heart center as you take flight. Now bringing this left leg back behind you, open it up. So it's a nice stretch. Inhale, come up to that extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly roll it on up and let's find our weights. Let's come into a nice lunge. So my left leg is forward. Weights, actually let's bring our weights right here. Weights are gonna be like suitcases. We're gonna focus on the legs. So here we go. We're gonna come down and up. So you're holding your suitcases. You're coming down and back up, just like that carousel horse. Finding your balance. Here's 3. You got this. Here's 2. Here's 1. Now take flight, one-legged mountain, bringing those weights up. And now as you exhale, it's a warrior 3. But now we're going to come on up and it's more like a deadlift, one-legged deadlift. So finding your balance. So maybe this back leg, your right leg doesn't come back as far if you find yourself losing your balance. Think of that left leg, that left glute, left hamstring. It's okay to bring your toes down if you lose your balance. Can you give me 2 more? 1 more. And now bringing your weights, here we go. We're gonna take that foot out to the side, this right foot, just like we did, and we're gonna come into a nice curtsy lunge and come out. I know, we're burning this left leg. Down and up. Can you just give me 2 more? 2 more. And come up to that mountain pose, shake it out. Drop your weights. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Grabbing your weights now. Let's take it to the right leg. That left leg steps back. Weights are at a suitcase. Here we go. Rooting down through the right foot now. Down and up. You got this. Finding your balance. Coming straight up and straight down. This is 3. Now bringing those weights to heart center as you come up and come back into a warrior 3. Bringing those weights out in front of you. And now come on up, deadlift. Now think about your right glute, right hamstring. Really using your breath here. I love one-legged postures, right? Really working that bone density. Connecting your breath here, right? When we start to get a little shaky, we can notice how our breath gets shaky. We can really inhale and then fully exhale, lengthen. We got 1 more. And now come on up, bringing this. What is this? My left leg. Here we go. Curtsy and come out. Now working that right outer hip glute area right here. Make sure this back knee comes out, protecting your right knee. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it on up in the middle of your yoga mat. Shake it out. Now heart rate is high. Nice big breath. We're going to be stepping it to the left. So bringing that weight right at your chest. Step it out to a nice lateral lunge. Come on up. Left knee comes up. Twist and hold. Lateral lunge. Twist and hold. A lot of balance. You got this. It's okay if you bring your toes down. You could come here. Twist. Here we go. Lateral lunge. Come up. Twist. Pause at the twist. Working those obliques. Working that balance. Big movements here. One more. Come up. Twist. Shake it out. Walk it to the other side. You ready? To the right. Big breath. Step it out. Lateral lunge to the right. Come up. Twist. Lateral lunge to the right. Stick that booty back. Come up. Twist. It's a tough one. I'm finding it hard to find my balance. We got this, right? Step it back. Up. Twist. Finding that breath. Nice and controlled. Using your core. Last one. Come on up. And then drop those weights. Walking to the back of your mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive. Walking it out to your plank. And then rotating open. Peeling that arm up. Coming in. Right here, nice side plank. Lifting those hips. Right, we just did those obliques standing. Now we're doing that nice side plank, burning them out. You got this. Now come to your plank. Planting your left hand, peel it open, rolling onto your outer edge of your feet. Holding it up. You got this. And then coming into your plank, onto those yogi toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a nice big breath here. And then slowly come on in. We're going to come all the way down. Now we're working the back of the body. Keep your weights by you. So option, you can come up into a cobra or locust. So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together or lifting the arms right here. I love locust with arms extended, but you got to keep your neck nice and soft. So meet me when you're ready. Lifting your legs off the mat, really engaging the back of your thighs. As you lift, that upper back's getting a little love. You got this. Breathe here. Inhale. Can you take it a little bit higher? And then exhale, melt it down. Come on up, finding that child's pose. One more time. Come into that. And then roll it on down. So remember, cobra, locust, or extended arm locust. Here we go. Lift it up. So I'm squeezing the back of my legs. I'm lifting my neck and shoulders, lifting my arms as high as they can go. Nice and strong. 2 breaths here. This is it. Strengthening that back. And then exhale, melting it down, pressing it up and back, finding your child's pose. And then coming on through, grabbing one weight. Coming into a tabletop, we're going to take this weight and we're going to Squeeze it between your knee and your thigh. Now, you can always let this go. You can totally do this body weight if it gets kind of awkward. So I'm going to flex my foot up towards the ceiling, and I'm just going to do some donkey kicks right here. So keeping that nice neutral spine, I'm just kicking up. So lift, lift, lift. Here's 4, they're little pulses. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to take it out and in. So like a fire hydrant, right? So you might feel a little fatigued. If your weight falls, that's okay. You can let that weight go. Hello, glute. Out and in for 4. 3, like we already did those curtsies. So we're feeling this. And come on through, release. Feel free, shake it out, readjust. So I'm taking that weight now in my right leg, squeezing it together. Finding that nice neutral spine as I flex my right foot and just lift. Working the back of the leg, also that core. Your back right here. Lift. Little pulses. Here's 4. 3, 2. Now I'm going to take my knee out to the side and bring it in. So it's up and out. Again, feel free to drop the weight. If it's too much, think of that glute, that outer hip area. Can you give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. You did it. The back of the legs are done. Woo. Take a nice big deep breath. Maybe roll out your wrists here. But we're not done with these weights. So planting your feet, let's go ahead and roll it on down. So we're going to come into a nice dead bug. Maybe you're going to situate your ponytail. So your wrists are going to be right overhead. Nice straight arms. You can feel your entire spine in the yoga mat. And then I'm just going to extend my left arm and my right leg. It's a little bit of upper back here, but really working that core. Finding that balance. So it's opposite arm, opposite leg, but keeping that entire spine on your yoga mat right here. One more each leg. Exhale up. One more. Now planting your feet, bringing these weights right into your hip. We're just going to come up into a nice little bridge. And bring this foot up. And lift and lower. One more glute. I know I said we were done, huh? I'm sorry. I forgot. I didn't forget, but lift. We finished dead bug. Now bring those weights up to your hips right here. Nice bridge. Now let's take this left leg up and we're just going to lower the hip and lift. Doesn't matter how high you go. I know the back of our legs are fatigued. I threw in one more exercise for you. Little bonus right here. Here's 4. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Bring those feet up, come back to your dead bug. Left arm, right leg. Keeping that entire spine on the mat. It wants to roll up, extending that leg long. Engaging the core here. Upper back, getting a little bit of love with these hand weights. One more each side. And now coming into that bridge, bringing your weights into your hips. Let's take this right leg up and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Squeezing the glute. Lift, lower. Here's 4, 3, 2. Come into that bridge, dropping your hips, dropping one weight, rolling it on up. Finding that nice boat pose, and let's twist it out right here. Right elbow, left elbow. Twist it out. If you want to bring your feet off the mat, you can. Here's 4, 3, 2. Now extending your legs, roll it forward. Oh, that feels good. And then roll it all the way back. Using your abdominals to roll it on up. And then back down. Exhale. Inhale. Use that full exhale. You got this. This is 2. You're almost there. And then coming back to that bridge pose. Can you bring your feet up? Twist it out. Squeezing that weight together. This is it. I promise. I'm not throwing anything else in here. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that weight. Cross your ankles. Reach it on forward. Take a nice big deep breath here. Let's go ahead and bring your feet flat. I'm going to take my right foot and flex it on top of my left knee. Now, yogi's choice, you can stay right here. This is a great glute stretch. Or if you want to take it to a little bit more, I'm going to bring my right foot down. This is my right elbow, and I'm just going to bring it in. Nice stretch through that back. And now slowly come on up. Bringing those feet flat. Windshield wiper those legs. Let's take it to the other side. Flexing this left foot. Top of your right knee. Really relax your neck and shoulders. Opening up that outer glute. And then if you want to take it to that twist, bringing your left foot down. Here's my left arm on the inside. Tapping my left elbow down. I know you can't see me. Slowly releasing. And then bringing the bottoms of your feet together as you fold forward. And then go ahead and extending that right leg long, bringing this left foot up and over, coming into a nice twist right here. Opening up, really getting that deep outer hip stretch. All those curtsy lunges, the donkey kicks, fire hydrants. That was awesome. And then slowly release. Let's get those hamstrings, hinging it forward, lengthening through the spine. And then come on up. Bring your right leg up and over, hugging in this right knee, looking over that right shoulder. Nice big twist right here. I love this posture too because you really twist through that midline. Feeling that stretch, that IT band, that outer hip. And then slowly release. Coming onto your knees. Let's inhale, come on up. As you exhale, just give me a nice back bend. We did a lot for the lower back, upper back even. Opening up through the front of the body feels so good. And then bringing your toes together, exhale into a nice child's pose. And then slowly coming into a downward facing dog. Let's bring that left foot in, dropping that right knee, coming into a beautiful lizard pose. Option to bring your elbows all the way down if that is in your practice. Maybe you lift that back knee. Yogi's choice. And then slowly come into that tabletop. Maybe shake it out. Curling your toes, downward facing dog. And then bringing that right foot up. Dropping that left knee. Coming into your lizard. So that right foot is on the outer edge of your mat. I'm bringing my elbows down. You can lift this back knee. Just taking the tension out of your neck. Really opening up the inner thighs. Hip. And then coming back into that tabletop. Maybe just give me one cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly. And then exhale, rounding it up, chin to chest. Taking those knees out wide. And we're actually going to end our practice in a child's pose today. Feels really good on that back, that spine, hips. Feeling your forehead rested onto the mat. As you allow your hips to release. Feeling your lungs expand on your inner thighs. And as you exhale, just releasing that tension. Great job today, my friends. Those are some big moves, a lot of balance and strength. So be so proud of yourself today, my friends. Let's just end our practice sitting up nice and tall. And let's inhale, arms come up. Finding your fingertips. Exhale, letting out all that breath, sealing in your yoga practice. Thank you so much, friends.